Hey guys, it's Daniel. The following is a clip from my interview with recording engineer Dana Neilson, where he talks about working with Ozzy Osbourne during the making of the 13 record with Rick Rubin. If you want to see the full interview, it's linked below. What was it like working with Ozzy on his vocals? How does he approach recording vocals?
Normally, like for rock vocal or something like that, we're doing like long sections at a time, maybe full passes of a song, and then maybe comping from these full passes to find the best little nuggets. But he likes to double, like he's got that effect, that is signature. Part of that process is grabbing these doubles like right away, So it was kind of like building the doubles immediately, which was neat. Getting a chance to record Ozzy was crazy. And like crazy in a like, wow, this is wild. I love it.
Was he all there? Was he like coherent?
Yes.
Okay.
There's like it's easy to think, because like his speech and his accent and stuff, and you kind of wonder the same thing, but he's cracking jokes and stuff like that, and you're like, oh yeah, I see what's going on. You know what's up. Sharp as a tack, that guy.
So were there any particular mics you guys preferred using with Ozzy? Was there anything in specific that you remember?
Hmm. I don't remember, but I kind of remember that I think he was in the control room right next to me, and usually that's a dynamic mic, like oftentimes an SM7, sure, or 58 or something like that. If it's in the control room, it's usually an SM7B. We did them in the control room, so it was like just Rick and Ozzy on the couch, and you know just a few feet away, and working at the console, quickly putting together these doubles. It's a fast way to work that you can really hear a sort of finished sounding result pretty quickly by stacking things up as you go. That's like seems to be his process,
That's cool.
kind of, which makes sense. If you sing one thing this way right now, catch it while it's fresh, and so it's a matter of like, in Pro Tools, we're often like playlisting where we're, somebody sings something, and it's great, and you want another take. It kind of goes underneath the previous take in this sort of like stack of history, sort of a historical stack, and then you can shuffle through all those stacks. And that's kind of how you start putting together the pieces of a comp. In Ozzy's case, that stack was twofold. So it was like two tracks paired together. So each time we'd, do a new take, it would be two new vocals. And so the doubles were tied together. So even if we went back like 5 takes to hear something, it would be 2 tracks 5 takes ago, so that, they match up. And the 2 tracks of his acted as a single performance that are kind of married together.
Interesting.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Was that his recommendation to do that, or was that something that?
If I remember correctly, that was like, yeah, this is how I'm used to doing it. Give me double right away. Like, sure, sure.
That's funny.
And then I look at Rick and be like, hey, I need a second. I gotta make another couple tracks. I'm gonna make a group and do this. Okay, yeah, do your thing.
That's
All right,
funny.
we ready? Let's go.
This is pretty good
It's kind of
impersonation.
like always in the studio, like just thinking on your toes, as fast as possible, trying not to screw up. And yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
it's
Did
a
a
lot of days I come home, and depending on the day, once you get into overdubs, things kind of like your stress level can, I'll often say like, I've just been on like red alert for 16 hours, everything went great, but it's like, you're just like, who needs what? What am I hearing? You need this? Okay. Can you run out there and switch the headphones up? Okay. I'm hearing, oh, you need more of this in your headphones. Okay. Let me dial this in. It's like a long period of time, usually, of just like, you want everything to be smooth. You want everybody to be happy. And that's the gig, but sometimes you come home and it's like,
yeah.
wow.
That's funny.
Usually it's for all that heightened awareness, it all goes really well and smoothly, but you're still like just brimming with like
Yeah.
adrenaline and
No, for sure. when Ozzy was singing, would he do like a 20-minute section, take a break, 20 minutes, take a break, or would he go for a few hours straight?
I feel like, yeah, maybe an hour or two or something like that. Or maybe like working on a song for an hour and maybe like a half hour of, intense going at it. It's at his pace. It always is with any singer, just kind of like, yeah, take a break. It might even just be 30-second, 2-minute break. Like, all right, let's get at it again. And
Did you guys do a lot of takes with him?
I don't think so. Not that I remember. Like I say, it was sort of I keep everything rolling, like recording every take, and I'm making as many of those playlists, like I mentioned, as needed to keep absolutely everything. But I don't remember it being tons and tons of takes. And again, it was a little bit different in that they weren't through takes. It was like building these doubles as we went along. And I don't know for sure. If I had to guess, there's maybe like, 4 or 5 different doubled versions,
That's cool.
in completion with lots of other little bits and pieces that maybe, because sometimes you get stuck on a line that creates a lot of hassle, or you're trying out different ways to fit in the syllables. And so maybe on that one line, you've got like, 20 playlists of options, and the most recent 3 are the winners. But if I had to kind of guess, remember maybe like 4 or 5 full, like these are the meat and potatoes, and then we got some stragglers.
With him, would you guys have to use like a lot of autotune? I mean, because I'm assuming since he was a bit older, his voice is not as powerful as it used to be. Did you guys have to do like a lot of correcting afterwards, or was he more or less like what you hear on the record is kind of what he was doing in the studio?
That I don't remember either, but like I don't remember him being particularly off in any way. I definitely, as part of my typical workflow for most projects, I'm in Melodyne on some stuff. I don't remember his level of need in that area. Everybody, myself included, tends to have some, and my approach to that is always as light as can be, to maintain the actual performance. So yeah, I don't remember. I know what you're saying, but
Hmm.
I don't remember it being like, a particularly dire situation where like, oh damn, you can't really do it anymore. My feeling, my takeaway from recollection is like, that's Ozzy, and he's fucking doing that Ozzy thing, and it
That's cool.
sounds awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of my recollection. It wasn't like, oh wow, this is a
Train wreck. Yeah.
no, not like that at all. It
That's
was
cool.
it was again just kind of like, damn, there's that voice, and it's doing that thing, and it's right there.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So was there anything unique about his approach to recording vocals? Like, did he do anything that kind of stuck out to you?
Not at all. No, it seemed like easy and relaxed. Just normal. No, honestly, just like normal dude.
Hmm.
Like not high maintenance, not you know dramatic, not chatty. Just
He wasn't chatty, really. Interesting.
No, I mean like not in like a out of control way,
Okay.
just like, all right, those are lyrics. Okay, let me see. Let's give just very like, let's do this.
Yeah. Did you ever not understand what he was saying?
Pardon?
That's funny. Did you ever not understand what he was saying?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. And then you also kind of, can rewind in your mind and be like, did he just say I think he did just say that, and like, obviously I was late to the game and kind of came in to fill in for, several days or a week or something like that. So I think for me, especially, certainly the other, band members and Rick, I think may have followed along a little easier than me.
That's
Um,
funny. Did
you
they did
know,
they know that this was going to be the last Sabbath record?
I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Um, I mean, I think it was always an amazing feat, just knowing that they're doing it again.
Hmm.
So I certainly never heard any mention of like knowing knowing that during, you know what I mean?
No, that's fair enough, man. What was the funniest thing you remember from Ozzy?
Just a sense of humor. And I don't remember any like specific jokes, but I remember that's kind of what surprised me the most, you know?